What is your non-Mary Kay goal when you go home today? Morgan and I had the time of our lives in New York City. I will never forget standing in Times Square, buying our second tickets to a Broadway show, and she turned to me and said, "Mom, thank you." When confronted with a challenge, the committed heart will search for a solution. The undecided heart searches for an escape. That October last year, my unit was not on track to do $300,000 in sales, and we finished with over $700,000 in June. And the 12 women that were recruited, some of them are here with me today, have become Red Jackets, DIQs, and sales directors. You are a huge reason why we finished in the $850,000 unit club and why we're going to finish our national movement this year. Thank you. Willingness. Are you willing to work for what you want? I know sometimes we struggle with our why, and we might even talk ourselves out of working. Is my why still paying for a trip to Europe or a trip to New York City? Your why will change often, but action will precede motivation. When questioning my willingness and why, I'll take myself to the alternative. What is your alternative? There are times when I worked while I wondered, and my why would appear. My why in recruiting Tammy Clout was I just needed one more person for DIQ. She was 18 years old and my youngest sister. See, Heidi recruited all the other ones. So when Tammy turned 18, I said, I get her, she's mine. Tammy today, though, gets to raise her 3 babies and is a senior Cadillac sales director, going on her first top director trip this coming year. Tammy went on to recruit Trisha Bless, who had rescheduled her appointment 5 times. Sales director Trisha Bless retired from corporate America, and because of her Mary Kay flexibility, was able to care for her husband this past year, who went through major surgery. Trisha earned her first Diamond Bumblebee last night on this stage. My wife recruiting Brandy Blackman was because I was just tracking 5 career chats for a weekly goal. She was number 5. She was the 18-year-old at the party and debuted as a sales director when she was 21 years old, being the 20th Offspring sales director to finish the Gelser National Area. She is headed to Rome and Venice this year with Justin. My why for recruiting Amanda Collins was because I was filling in for her mom's recruiter at a party. Amanda is now a sales director who is able to quit her full-time job and pursue her Mary Kay career. When she has a family, her baby will come home in pink. My why for recruiting Jamie Lopez was because she met me over coffee. And I was able to witness to Jamie about my faith and tell her Mary Kay wasn't the most important thing in life. She signed the next day, and now she is on Target Cadillac sales director. My sister Shelly's why when she started was to retire from her full-time career. Today her why is to support her children as a single mother and give her girls a different circle of influence. Your why may change daily, but are you willing to work? Because in the action is where the blessings come. In the action is where the blessings come. Boldness. You can choose to play or get serious about your dreams. Being bold is a choice. Being confident is a choice. I work, I fail, but I'm not a failure. I do not quit. I am never going to stop till I make it to the top. Nikki Hill. And that was my very first affirmation when I started Mary Kay. I am bold when I work. I believe and say out loud at every Mary Kay party that there's at least one new beauty consultant, and I have them look around and they all point to that person. I wrap up a travel roll-up bag and offer the hostess that gift when 2 people schedule their follow-up parties. Now, I do believe that you can have a great party or a great experience. I felt on top of the world when I left my first Mary Kay seminar. I went home, I gold medaled, and I went on Target for my first car. But in that process, guess what? I offered a hostess a free satin hands to get 3 girlfriends together. She did her job. Well, I walked out to my car afterwards, having given away a free satin hands and selling a whopping $0. Shut up, I just had a negative party. Great experience, right? Well, I stood by my car and I talked to myself for a little bit. And I told myself I have two choices. I can laugh or I can cry. Ever been there? I think I did both. And I quickly changed to my car and headed to a soccer game. I felt a little disheveled at halftime. I ran to the restroom and I noticed that I had forgotten to take off my black skirt, and I'd been wearing it all bunched around my waist as a fancy belt, apparently. Did I fail at that party? Sure, but I'm not a failure, and neither are you. Don't attach your goal to a disappointment. Spunky, this is our final value. Have fun. Learn to laugh at yourself. My son Aiden came home with a D on a test once, and he'd gotten 23 wrong out of 40. And I was about to lay into him. And he goes, Mom, I got 17 right. Let's focus on the positive. Be careful, your children do listen to what you say. At midnight this year, on June 30th, I burst into tears when we didn't hit our goal of 1 million. But it wasn't because we missed the goal. It wasn't because we had failed. It was because we had worked passionately till the end. What efforts will you be proud of this year? There is power in the push. And who will be blessed by you setting a goal? Ryan set a goal to run a marathon this year. And the morning of the race, Aiden put a note on the counter that Ryan carried in his pocket, which read, "Go get him, Dad. You're going to do great. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you." Are you going to go home and give up? Or are you going to go home and live by your values? It truly is your decision. You can give up doubting, procrastination, give up the illusion of fear, just give up giving up. How does that sound? When quitting isn't an option, you will figure it out. Repeat after me. I don't quit.
I don't quit.
I don't give up.
I don't give up.
Did I feel like quitting when my kids would cry when they were little and I left the house to conduct my skincare classes? Sure. But I ask my kids now, and they don't even remember crying. Were we inconvenienced for success? You bet. But after seminar, we are so blessed to write a check for $18,350 for my children's Christian prep school education next year. Not giving up is so worth it. Who is going to be blessed by you not giving up? Thank you, Mary Kay Ash, for never giving up. Thank you, Joanne Cunnington, my Emeritus National Sales Director, for never giving up. If she had given up with all the obstacles she had, she would have never recruited Amy Zietlow, who recruited Ann DeNoyer, who recruited Heidi Gelser, who recruited me. You may recruit the next National Sales Director. Joanne would often advise me to pray for willingness and to remember in the darkness what you learn in the light. Would you go home and have a great experience party, which you will, or great experience consultants? Remember what you learned in the light here today and decide to work in faith, with daily commitment, with boldness, with passion, with willingness, and with spunk. And never, never, never
give up.
Thank you. May God bless you and bless your efforts this year.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a standing ovation to